In the soft shadows of an early morning, where the world seemed to breathe gently, and the air held a crisp promise, Evelyn sat motionless at her old oak desk, fingers poised above the keyboard but unmoving. The pale glow of her laptop screen illuminated her thoughtful expression, casting light on the scattered notes and books that surrounded her. Evelyn was no stranger to the elusive dance of inspiration and frustration. As a writer with a keen interest in the supernatural, she had encountered many moments of both profound insight and baffling dead ends. Yet this morning felt different. There was a clarity brewing within her, a sense of knowing that often preceded her most profound pieces of work. 1. Unexplained certainty. As Evelyn sat reflecting on her next project, a title floated into her mind. 7 Signs You're Claircognizant. She hadn't planned to write about claircognizance, yet here it was, clear and compelling. Claircognizance, or clear knowing, is a form of extrasensory perception where individuals receive knowledge or information spontaneously, without any logical explanation. Evelyn had always had an uncanny ability to know things before they were revealed, or to come up with solutions that seemed to emerge from nowhere. This was her first sign, unexplained certainty. People with claircognizance often experience this. They just know what they know, without knowing how they know it. 2. Ideas and solutions appear spontaneously. As the idea for her book solidified, Evelyn realized that her entire concept had come to her in a flash of inspiration. This was another hallmark of claircognizance, the spontaneous arrival of ideas and solutions. Unlike the painstaking research usually necessary for her books, this concept had arrived fully formed, as if it had been downloaded directly into her mind. 3. Thinking in downloads. Evelyn chuckled softly to herself, realizing that she often described her thought process as receiving downloads. This metaphor wasn't just a quirky trait of her writing process. It was a sign of claircognizance. Claircognizants frequently describe their insights as if they've received a sudden influx of information, often at lightning speed, that is too coherent to dismiss as random thoughts. 4. Expertise without experience. As she outlined the first chapter, Evelyn reflected on how often she had been consulted for advice in areas she had no formal education or significant experience in. Yet somehow, she was able to provide guidance that was not only useful, but sometimes groundbreaking. This ability to possess expertise without experience is another sign of claircognizance, where knowledge is accessed through means beyond the traditional sensory or educational routes. 5. Enhanced inner dialogue. Evelyn's inner dialogue was richer and more complex than what she heard from most people. Her thoughts were often accompanied by a strong sense of authority and depth, providing not just background noise but valuable insights. This enhanced inner dialogue allowed her to converse with herself in ways that brought out hidden truths and unexplored ideas, providing a fertile ground for her writing. 6. Premonitions that come to pass. Suddenly, Evelyn remembered an incident from the previous week. She had had a strong feeling that her friend would cancel their long-awaited lunch date, and indeed, the cancellation came just as she had sensed it would. Such premonitions, which frequently come to pass, are a common experience for those with claircognizance. They have a knack for foreseeing events, not through vague hunches, but through concrete inner knowledge. 7. Feeling out of sync with time. Lastly, Evelyn considered her peculiar relationship with time. She often felt out of sync, either ahead of trends or feeling an event was about to happen before it did. This dissonance with time, where one can sense the flow of events before they unfold, is a subtle yet pervasive sign of claircognizance. As the sun began to rise, casting warm hues through her window, Evelyn felt a profound connection to her subject. It was as if she was not only writing about claircognizance, but also living it through her own experiences. This book was not just another project. It was a personal journey into understanding and validating her own intuitive gifts. Evelyn began her second chapter under a moonlit sky, as the stillness of the night lent an almost magical quality to her thoughts. The topic for this chapter was the practical implications of claircognizance in everyday life, and how one could harness this gift to navigate the complex labyrinth of human experiences more effectively. 1. Trusting the inner voice. The first step in utilizing claircognizance, Evelyn wrote, is to trust the inner voice. This might sound simple, but for many, it is a profound challenge. Doubt and skepticism are often the loudest voices in our minds, drowning out the quiet certainty that claircognizance brings. To truly benefit from this intuitive knowledge, one must first learn to distinguish and trust this inner voice over the cacophony of doubt. 2. Decision-making with ease. For claircognizance, decision-making can become a refined art. When faced with choices, they can access insights that are not readily available through logical reasoning alone. Evelyn recalled instances when she had to make significant career decisions. Each time, her claircognizant abilities guided her to choices that resonated deeply with her true path, even when they seemed illogical at the moment. 3. Streamlining problem-solving. Problem-solving is another area where claircognizants excel. They can often see the root of an issue clearly and come up with solutions that bypass the usual trial-and-error process. Evelyn illustrated this with an anecdote about a time when she helped a friend identify a critical flaw in a business plan, a flaw that was invisible to everyone else, but obvious to her through her claircognizant insight. 4. Enhancing creative endeavors. Creativity is inherently linked to intuition, and for claircognizance, it is deeply woven with their insights. Whether it's writing, art, or invention, claircognizant individuals bring a unique perspective to their creations. They often know what will connect with others, what will convey emotion effectively, and what ideas will be most impactful. Evelyn's own writing process was a testament to this, as her ideas often came to her fully formed, needing only to be transcribed. 5. Interpersonal relationships. Understanding and navigating interpersonal relationships can be significantly enhanced by claircognizance. Evelyn considered how her ability to just know what others were feeling or thinking had often helped her to be more empathetic and supportive. It allowed her to address unspoken issues or provide comfort at times when it was most needed, even if the other person hadn't articulated their distress. 6. Predictive insights. One of the most intriguing aspects of claircognizance is its predictive capacity. Claircognizants often experience premonitions or foresight about future events in their personal lives, or even on a global scale. While these insights might not always be welcome or easy to interpret, they can provide significant advantages if understood and acted upon correctly. 7. Ethical considerations. Finally, Evelyn touched on the ethical considerations of using claircognizance. With great power comes great responsibility, and knowing things about others or about future events carries with it a moral weight. It is crucial for claircognizants to use their insights with discretion and empathy, ensuring that their actions always align with ethical principles. With the dawn casting its first light across her workspace, Evelyn embarked on the 3rd chapter of her book. This chapter was set to explore the interconnectedness of claircognizance with other intuitive abilities, and how they form a complex network that enhances human perception. 1. The spectrum of intuitive abilities. Evelyn began by mapping out the spectrum of intuitive abilities. Claircognizance, or clear knowing, is just one facet of a broader psychic landscape that includes clairsentience, clear feeling, clairvoyance, clear seeing, and clairaudience, clear hearing. Each of these abilities offers a unique lens through which to view the world, and when combined, they can provide a fuller understanding of both the seen and unseen aspects of reality. 2. Synergy of intuitive gifts. Next, Evelyn discussed the synergy that occurs when different intuitive gifts are used in concert. For instance, a claircognizant might also develop clairsentient abilities, feeling the emotions or physical sensations that corroborate their inner knowledge. This combination can lead to a deeper empathy and understanding, making the claircognizant more attuned to the needs and emotions of others. 3. The role of meditation. Meditation plays a crucial role in developing and refining intuitive abilities. Evelyn shared her personal meditation practices, which helped her quiet her mind and sharpen her intuitive skills. She explained how meditation not only brings peace and balance, but also clears the channel for intuitive thoughts and insights to flow more freely. 4. Developing claircognizance. Evelyn provided practical advice for readers wishing to develop their claircognizance. Techniques such as journaling spontaneous thoughts, engaging in reflective meditation, and practicing mindfulness throughout the day can help individuals become more aware of and trust in their intuitive insights. 5. Integration into daily life. Integrating claircognizance into daily life can be transformative. Evelyn illustrated this with stories from various individuals who used their claircognizant abilities in diverse fields such as business, therapy, and education. These examples highlighted how intuitive insights could lead to innovative problem-solving, deeper relationships, and more effective communication. 6. The challenges of intuitive living. However, living with heightened intuitive abilities is not without its challenges. Evelyn addressed the potential for sensory overload, where the constant influx of information can become overwhelming. She also discussed the skepticism and misunderstanding that claircognizance might face from others who do not share or understand their intuitive experiences. 7. Finding community and support. Finding a community of like-minded individuals can provide crucial support for those exploring their claircognizance. Evelyn emphasized the importance of connecting with others who share intuitive gifts, whether through online forums, workshops, or local groups. These communities can offer validation, share coping strategies, and foster a sense of belonging. As the morning light filled her study, Evelyn began the 4th chapter of her book, delving into the historical and cultural perspectives of claircognizance. This exploration was crucial for understanding how intuitive knowledge has been viewed and utilized across different epochs and societies, providing a backdrop against which modern interpretations could be compared and contrasted. 1. Ancient civilizations and intuitive knowledge. Evelyn started with the ancient civilizations, where claircognizance and other intuitive abilities were often intertwined with religious and spiritual practices. In ancient Egypt, priests and priestesses were believed to receive divine knowledge directly from the gods. Similarly, in ancient Greece, oracles at places like Delphi were thought to provide prophetic insights into the future, guided by the god Apollo. 2. The Renaissance and Enlightenment. Moving forward to the Renaissance, Evelyn illustrated how the revival of learning and discovery rekindled interest in the metaphysical aspects of human experience. Mystics and philosophers like Giordano Bruno and Paracelsus explored the concept of innate knowledge and its potential origins in a universal mind. During the Enlightenment, however, the focus shifted towards rationalism and empiricism. Claircognizance and other intuitive abilities were often marginalized in favor of scientific and logical methods. Evelyn discussed how this period influenced the suppression of intuitive knowledge, which was seen as irrational or superstitious. 3. Indigenous cultures and wisdom traditions. Contrasting with the Western focus on rationalism, Evelyn explored how indigenous cultures have maintained a strong connection to intuitive ways of knowing. Native American, Aboriginal Australian, and Amazonian tribal communities, for example, have traditions where knowledge is passed down through generations not just orally, but also through intuitive understanding and spiritual experiences. 4. Modern psychological views. In the 20th century, psychologists like Carl Jung introduced the idea of the collective unconscious, a theory that suggests humans have a shared pool of memories and knowledge. Jung's concept of synchronicity, or meaningful coincidences, also hinted at a type of claircognizant experience where external events mirror internal thoughts or conditions without causal connection. 5. Contemporary spiritual practices. Today, there is a resurgence in interest in intuitive and psychic abilities. Evelyn highlighted how contemporary spiritual movements often integrate practices aimed at developing these abilities, such as through meditation, energy healing, and psychic development classes. She mentioned notable figures in the field of spirituality and consciousness studies who advocate for the recognition and practical application of intuitive knowledge. 6. The scientific inquiry. Evelyn discussed the growing body of scientific research aimed at understanding and validating intuitive abilities. Studies in parapsychology, for instance, examined phenomena like remote viewing or precognition under controlled conditions, seeking to explore the boundaries of human cognition and consciousness. 7. Implications for the future. Concluding the chapter, Evelyn speculated on the future implications of a broader acceptance and understanding of claircognizance and related intuitive abilities. She envisioned a world where these skills are not only recognized, but are actively developed and utilized in various fields such as education, counseling, and decision-making in business and politics. In the quiet solitude of the night, Evelyn embarked on the final chapter of her book, delving into the concept of the unified consciousness, a profound understanding that lies at the heart of claircognizance. Here, she aimed to explore the interconnectedness of all beings and the expansive nature of consciousness itself. 1. Recognizing the interconnectedness. Evelyn began by inviting readers to recognize the interconnectedness that permeates all aspects of existence. Claircognizance often reveals the inherent unity that binds together every living being, transcending the illusion of separation. By acknowledging this interconnectedness, readers can tap into a deeper sense of empathy, compassion, and understanding for all forms of life. 2. Expanding beyond individuality. Claircognizance invites individuals to expand beyond the confines of their individual identity and ego. Evelyn encouraged readers to explore the vastness of consciousness and recognize themselves as integral parts of a greater whole. By transcending the limitations of the self, readers can access profound insights and wisdom that extend far beyond their personal experiences. 3. Embracing oneness and wholeness. At the heart of claircognizance lies the realization of oneness and wholeness. Evelyn urged readers to embrace this profound truth, recognizing that they are not separate from the universe, but are instead inseparable aspects of its infinite expression. By embracing their inherent oneness, readers can experience a deep sense of peace, fulfillment, and unity with all of creation. 4. Aligning with the flow of universal wisdom. Claircognizance is a gateway to aligning with the flow of universal wisdom that permeates every aspect of existence. Evelyn encouraged readers to surrender to this divine intelligence, trusting in its guidance and allowing it to lead them on their journey. By aligning with the flow of universal wisdom, readers can navigate life with grace, ease, and profound insight. 5. Serving the greater good. As custodians of claircognizance, readers are called to serve the greater good of humanity and the planet. Evelyn emphasized the importance of using their intuitive gifts for the betterment of all beings, acting as channels of love, healing, and transformation in the world. By dedicating themselves to service, readers can contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. 6. Surrendering to the mystery. Finally, Evelyn invited readers to surrender to the mystery of existence, to embrace the unknown with open arms and trust in the unfolding of life's divine plan. Claircognizance offers glimpses into the vast expanse of the universe, but it also reminds individuals of the inherent mystery that lies beyond human comprehension. By surrendering to this mystery, readers can embrace the beauty and wonder of existence with humility and awe. As the afternoon sun cast a golden hue over her writing desk, Evelyn delved into the 6th chapter of her book, addressing the challenges and misconceptions that often surround claircognizance. This chapter aimed to equip her readers with the tools and understanding needed to navigate the skepticism and personal difficulties that can accompany this intuitive gift. 1. The stigma of intuitive abilities. Evelyn started by discussing the societal stigma that often surrounds intuitive abilities like claircognizance. In many cultures, these abilities are dismissed as pseudoscience or ridiculed as fanciful thinking. She shared personal anecdotes and stories from others who had faced disbelief or mockery when they revealed their intuitive experiences, emphasizing the need for greater awareness and acceptance. 2. Self-doubt and inner conflict. The internal challenges of accepting one's claircognizant abilities were next. Many individuals struggle with self-doubt, questioning whether their insights are genuine or merely coincidences. Evelyn offered advice on differentiating between true claircognizant insights and one's inner dialogue, such as noting the spontaneous and clear nature of genuine insights compared to the often muddled thoughts of everyday mental activity. 3. Isolation and loneliness. Evelyn touched upon the isolation that can come with possessing uncommon abilities. Many claircognizants feel alone in their experiences, unable to share their insights for fear of being misunderstood or isolated. She highlighted the importance of finding community and support, whether through online forums, local groups, or with friends who are open to and respectful of the supernatural. 4. Misconceptions about claircognizance. Addressing common misconceptions, Evelyn clarified that claircognizance is not about having all the answers or being infallible. Instead, it involves a spontaneous understanding or knowledge that comes without a direct sensory input or logical deduction. She corrected the false notion that claircognizance can predict the future at will or know everything about everyone, which are exaggerations that often lead to unrealistic expectations. 5. Balancing intuition and rationality. One of the most significant sections of this chapter focused on balancing intuition with rationality. Evelyn stressed that claircognizance should complement, not replace, logical thinking and empirical evidence. She provided guidance on how to integrate intuitive insights with rational decision-making processes, ensuring a holistic approach to solving problems and making decisions. 6. Dealing with overwhelm. For those who experience overwhelming bursts of information, Evelyn suggested practical techniques for managing sensory and informational overload. Techniques such as grounding, setting energetic boundaries, and using meditation to clear one's mind can help manage the intensity of claircognizant experiences. 7. Educating others. Finally, Evelyn discussed strategies for educating others about claircognizance. By sharing knowledge and personal experiences, claircognizance can help dispel myths and increase understanding among skeptics. She encouraged readers to engage in open conversations and provide resources that explain the nature and potential benefits of intuitive abilities. With the evening settling in and the gentle glow of her desk lamp illuminating the room, Evelyn embarked on the final chapter of her book. In this chapter, she sought to provide her readers with practical exercises and techniques to cultivate and strengthen their claircognizant abilities, empowering them to embrace their intuition with confidence. 1. Mindfulness meditation. Evelyn began by emphasizing the importance of mindfulness meditation in developing claircognizance. Mindfulness helps quiet the mind, allowing intuitive insights to rise to the surface more readily. She guided readers through a simple mindfulness meditation exercise, focusing on the breath and observing thoughts without attachment. 2. Journaling and reflective writing. Journaling and reflective writing are powerful tools for honing claircognizance. Evelyn encouraged readers to keep a journal specifically for recording intuitive insights, dreams, and synchronicities. Writing down these experiences not only helps to validate them, but also strengthens the connection to one's intuition over time. 3. Trust-building exercises. Building trust in one's intuitive abilities is essential. Evelyn offered exercises designed to help readers trust their intuition, such as practicing making small decisions based solely on intuitive insights and observing the outcomes. Through repeated practice and validation, individuals can strengthen their confidence in their inner knowing. 4. Visualization and imagery. Visualization exercises can enhance claircognizance by engaging the imagination and intuition. Evelyn guided readers through visualization techniques where they envision receiving intuitive insights as clear images or symbols. These exercises can help train the mind to recognize and interpret intuitive information more effectively. 5. Energy clearing and grounding. Clearing and grounding techniques are crucial for managing the energetic aspects of claircognizance. Evelyn explained methods for clearing energetic clutter from the mind and body, such as visualization, smudging with sage, or using crystals. Grounding exercises, such as walking barefoot in nature or imagining roots extending from the body into the earth, help stabilize and balance one's energy. 6. Connecting with spirit guides. For those open to spiritual guidance, Evelyn introduced exercises for connecting with spirit guides or higher wisdom. Through meditation, visualization, or automatic writing, individuals can establish a connection with benevolent beings who offer guidance and support on their claircognizant journey. 7. Continued practice and exploration. As the chapter drew to a close, Evelyn reminded readers that developing claircognizance is an ongoing journey that requires dedication and patience. She encouraged them to continue exploring and practicing the exercises provided, trusting in their innate intuitive abilities and remaining open to the unexpected insights that may arise. Entering the twilight hours, Evelyn embarked on the penultimate chapter of her book, focusing on the ethical considerations and responsible use of claircognizance. As with any powerful ability, she recognized the importance of using it with integrity and compassion, mindful of the impact it could have on oneself and others. 1. Respect for free will. Evelyn emphasized the importance of respecting free will when using claircognizance. While intuitive insights can offer valuable guidance, they should never be used to manipulate or control others. It's crucial to recognize that everyone has the right to make their own choices, and claircognizance should be used to support and empower, not coerce or impose. 2. Confidentiality and boundaries. Maintaining confidentiality and respecting boundaries are essential ethical principles for claircognizance. Evelyn urged readers to exercise discretion when sharing intuitive insights with others, especially when the information is sensitive or personal. Respecting boundaries also means refraining from intruding into others' private thoughts or emotions without their consent. 3. Honesty and integrity. Integrity lies at the heart of ethical claircognizance. Evelyn stressed the importance of being honest with oneself and others about the limitations of intuitive insights. It's essential to acknowledge when uncertainty exists and to avoid presenting intuitive impressions as absolute truths. Transparency and authenticity foster trust and credibility in one's intuitive abilities. 4. Empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion are guiding principles for ethical claircognizance. Evelyn encouraged readers to approach their intuitive insights with empathy, considering the perspectives and feelings of others. Intuitive guidance should be offered with compassion and sensitivity, recognizing the potential impact it may have on those receiving the information. 5. Self-care and responsibility. Self-care is paramount for claircognizance, who may find themselves absorbing and processing a wealth of information from various sources. Evelyn reminded readers to prioritize their well-being by setting boundaries, practicing self-awareness, and seeking support when needed. Taking responsibility for managing one's energy and emotional health is essential for ethical and sustainable use of claircognizance. 6. Validation and verification. Validating and verifying intuitive insights is an ethical imperative. Evelyn encouraged readers to seek confirmation and feedback whenever possible, using discernment to distinguish between accurate insights and personal biases or wishful thinking. Collaborating with others and maintaining a healthy skepticism helps ensure the integrity and reliability of one's intuitive guidance. 7. Continuous reflection and growth. Ethical claircognizance is a journey of continuous reflection and growth. Evelyn urged readers to regularly examine their motives, intentions, and the impact of their intuitive actions on themselves and others. Cultivating self-awareness and humility fosters personal development and ensures that claircognizance is wielded responsibly and ethically. As the night deepened and the world outside her window grew still, Evelyn embarked on the final chapter of her book, a chapter dedicated to encouraging her readers to embrace their claircognizant journey fully. Here, she sought to inspire confidence, courage, and a sense of purpose in those who possess this remarkable intuitive gift. 1. Embracing self-acceptance. Evelyn began by encouraging readers to embrace self-acceptance on their claircognizant journey. Accepting one's intuitive abilities as a natural and inherent part of oneself is the first step towards unlocking their full potential. By embracing who they are, readers can cultivate a sense of inner peace and confidence in their intuitive insights. 2. Trusting your inner wisdom. Trusting one's inner wisdom is essential for navigating the twists and turns of life with claircognizance. Evelyn urged readers to listen to their intuition with an open heart and mind, trusting that their inner guidance will lead them in the right direction. Trusting oneself is the cornerstone of developing a deep and meaningful relationship with one's intuition. 3. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful practice for nurturing claircognizance. Evelyn encouraged readers to cultivate gratitude for their intuitive gifts and the insights they receive. By appreciating the wisdom and guidance that claircognizance offers, readers can strengthen their connection to their intuition and attract more positive experiences into their lives. 4. Embracing challenges as opportunities. Challenges are inevitable on the claircognizant journey, but Evelyn encouraged readers to embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, readers can view them as invitations to deepen their understanding of themselves and their intuitive abilities. Every challenge encountered is an opportunity to expand one's consciousness and evolve as a claircognizant individual. 5. Finding joy in the journey. Finding joy in the journey is essential for maintaining a sense of fulfillment and purpose as a claircognizant. Evelyn reminded readers to savor the moments of insight and connection, celebrating the profound experiences that come with embracing one's intuitive gifts. By finding joy in the journey, readers can infuse their claircognizant path with meaning and vibrancy. 6. Sharing your light with others. Finally, Evelyn encouraged readers to share their light with others on their claircognizant journey. Whether through offering guidance, support, or simply being a beacon of positivity, readers can make a positive impact on the world around them by sharing their intuitive gifts with others. By spreading love and compassion, readers can create ripple effects of healing and transformation in their communities and beyond. In the quiet solitude of the night, Evelyn embarked on the final chapter of her book, delving into the concept of the unified consciousness, a profound understanding that lies at the heart of claircognizance. Here, she aimed to explore the interconnectedness of all beings and the expansive nature of consciousness itself. 1. Recognizing the interconnectedness. Evelyn began by inviting readers to recognize the interconnectedness that permeates all aspects of existence. Claircognizance often reveals the inherent unity that binds together every living being, transcending the illusion of separation. By acknowledging this interconnectedness, readers can tap into a deeper sense of empathy, compassion, and understanding for all forms of life. 2. Expanding beyond individuality. Claircognizance invites individuals to expand beyond the confines of their individual identity and ego. Evelyn encouraged readers to explore the vastness of consciousness and recognize themselves as integral parts of a greater whole. By transcending the limitations of the self, readers can access profound insights and wisdom that extend far beyond their personal experiences. 3. Embracing oneness and wholeness. At the heart of claircognizance lies the realization of oneness and wholeness. Evelyn urged readers to embrace this profound truth, recognizing that they are not separate from the universe, but are instead inseparable aspects of its infinite expression. By embracing their inherent oneness, readers can experience a deep sense of peace, fulfillment, and unity with all of creation. 4. Aligning with the flow of universal wisdom. Claircognizance is a gateway to aligning with the flow of universal wisdom that permeates every aspect of existence. Evelyn encouraged readers to surrender to this divine intelligence, trusting in its guidance and allowing it to lead them on their journey. By aligning with the flow of universal wisdom, readers can navigate life with grace, ease, and profound insight. 5. Serving the greater good. As custodians of claircognizance, readers are called to serve the greater good of humanity and the planet. Evelyn emphasized the importance of using their intuitive gifts for the betterment of all beings, acting as channels of love, healing, and transformation in the world. By dedicating themselves to service, readers can contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. 6. Surrendering to the mystery. Finally, Evelyn invited readers to surrender to the mystery of existence, to embrace the unknown with open arms and trust in the unfolding of life's divine plan. Claircognizance offers glimpses into the vast expanse of the universe, but it also reminds individuals of the inherent mystery that lies beyond human comprehension. By surrendering to this mystery, readers can embrace the beauty and wonder of existence with humility and awe.